Hey guys, Jess here. Today I'm reacting to Tabletop games by TheOdd1sOut. As always, if there's any videos you want me to react to, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to watch the original video without my reaction at all, as per usual, it will be in the description box. Without further ado, let's get this reaction started. Oh, this is lip balm, by the way. In one of my videos, I continuously put lip balm on. Somebody thought I put lip gloss on. It's lip balm.
Give James your $200.
I own lip gloss, but I haven't worn
it
like
property.
long time.
He's in jail. Anyway. I'm not gonna give money to a criminal. That's not how you. Mommy, why is brother screaming? Shut the f up, Sally. You don't get to talk after stealing my last railroad. I wish I was never born.
Monopoly.
You think I wanted this?
I've never played
what
it.
you all just witnessed is the phenomenon known as family game night. Family game night plays an important role in the household dynamic, as studies have shown that families who participate in activities together form closer bonds and stronger relationships with each other. So try setting aside some time to play board games with your family. And if they beat you, cut them out of your life forever. Okay, have fun, you guys.
I like board games. I guess any game that doesn't involve me getting up and moving around, I'm a huge fan of. Also, since I'm bad at everything and don't like playing games against someone who's better than me, I really love the games that don't require any type of skill, like the game Chutes and Ladders, which I just learned today has another name called Snakes and Ladders. And I'm going to call it that instead, because I'd rather draw snakes than chutes. In Snakes and Ladders, you have no.
I remember Chutes and Ladders, and I also remember the Game of Life and Candyland.
While I was looking up walkthroughs for Snakes and Ladders, I quickly learned that this game was made for preschoolers, which is probably why it's so simple. Or how about the game Sorry, which is the most unapologetic
That was what I was just talking about.
Played.
I love that game.
There's
that was one of my favorites
strategy
when I
in
was
that
a kid.
game, but most of the time you're just getting revenge on the players who've wronged you. And the creators of Sorry knew this because the tagline of the game is Sorry, the game of sweet revenge. Which, if you think about it, is a pretty funny oxymoron. Aha! Take this! Sorry. I know how to play chess, but like most things, I'm not very good at it.
Never played chess. I played checkers,
someone
though.
under the age of 4, I don't want to play that game. Because it shows everyone how bad I am at planning ahead. That's a game that's 100% strategy-based. It's like the IQ test of board games. Beating someone in chess will put you more ahead academically than anyone with a Harvard degree. And you'll get more babes. However, there is one exception, and that is it's okay to lose at chess if you're playing against a computer, even if it's on easy mode. Computers are way better at planning ahead than anyone, because I don't know how, but a human made a computer that can beat the world's best chess player, but the creator of the computer can't beat the world's best chess player. So
Right?
I guess that means it's game over. We tried our best, but we've peaked. Whenever you beat a computer in chess, it was going easy on you. Imagine if we made a computer that could beat the world's best Snakes and Ladders player. I would pay money to see a Snakes and Ladders championship. And everyone watching knows that the person playing is just some Joe Schmo that acts like the world's best Snakes and Ladders player, but they're all still excited. And there's real snakes that you get to slide down. That would be amazing. Sign me up. While we're on the topic of chess, I want to tell you about this cool sport I discovered called chess boxing. This is an actual competitive sport where 2 players play chess for 3 minutes, then box each other for 3 minutes. And they keep switching between chess and boxing until someone either gets a checkmate, they run out of time playing chess, or they KO the other player. I love this sport because it combines 2 polar opposite games, and it's something that anyone can play. Brains over brawn? Try saying that after I sucker punch you in the... Oh, that was a good move. I'm gonna punch you so hard in the balls for that. I know I just said I was bad at chess, but if there's any YouTubers who want to challenge me to a chess boxing match, I will gladly take you to the ring, and we can charge people $12 just to watch. And we can end it in a draw. Yeah. So that way, you won't look bad in front of your fans. So Battleship, that's another board game, and it also got a big Hollywood movie based off of it. I haven't seen it, but I hope there's a scene where the captain of the ship goes, "Men, fire at D6?" And then there's an explosion in the distance, and then Rihanna, who is actually in that movie, says,
I remember
"Sir, the alien sent a
Battleship. I
message.
didn't play it
says,
though. Or did
Miss, And the captain
I think I played
goes,
a little bit. I can't remember. It's been so long.
Someone write that down so we don't forget. And then there would be an explosion at the back of their ship, an alarm start going off, and everyone on board starts freaking out except for the captain. He goes, Rihanna, send the aliens a message. Tell them... hit. Also, ask them if they think the situation would make a good board game. And if that scene is not in the movie, I hate it. Did anyone else collect a bunch of Pokemon cards but never knew how to play the game? I don't think I met
I never owned Pokemon cards. I wanted them so bad.
Which is weird because
them and Yu-Gi-Oh. I got neither one.
The video games.
I was afraid to ask my mom because I thought my mom was gonna say no.
And everyone always wanted the highly coveted shiny Charizard
cards. I remember when they were huge.
You know which one I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, which had dedicated episodes explaining why these 5 pieces of cardboard were expensive, the shiny Charizard was rare, not because it was good in the game, but because everyone agreed that it looked cool. But then when you ask someone, hey, do you want to play a game? They would say, okay, I summon my Charizard in attack mode. Does anyone even know how to play the Pokemon card game? I bet none of these guys even know
what they're doing. I have no idea either.
This guy went.
I know how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh one.
Can't be too hard on the Pokemon cards.
I have
because
no
the card
clue
game I like
how you
is
play
probably
Pokemon.
way more complicated than Pokemon. I don't know for sure because, like I said, I don't know how to play the Pokemon card game. But my favorite card game is Neopets. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Kind of. I did actually own a lot of Neopet cards. I don't remember exactly.
Neopets had cards?
I do remember you have to get 21 points to win, which got me into playing blackjack.
When did that happen?
I don't remember how to play.
Why I did not know
this?
this?
No one else is playing this game.
I remember them having a website.
Footage of a Neopet TGC championship, only to come to the disappointing realization that no Neopet championship exists, which is sad. So if there's any YouTubers watching who want to fight my Scorchio, square up. Okay, but for real, the card game I like the most is Magic the Gathering. And fun little fact,
never played
all 3
it.
card games I've mentioned were created by the same company, Wizards of the Coast. Hey, is that a Monopoly reference? I've been playing Magic since 2007, and back then the game was a lot more simple. Look at some of these more recent cards. First, see how many words are on them? And if we flip them over, they merge into an even bigger card. What? If you showed these cards to my 11-year-old self, I would have lost my marbles. My favorite thing about Magic is when Dick Garfield, was first creating the game in 1993, he didn't really have an accurate way of testing the cards to make sure they're all fair and balanced. And he ended up creating some of the most overpowered cards in Magic. And players today refer to these cards as the Power 9, because there were 9 really good ones, which is why every single one of them is banned. Now, don't get me wrong, the Power 9 are good cards, but none of them are like, you win the game good. Take this one, for example, Ancestral Recall. All it says is, draw 3 cards, or force opponent to draw 3 cards. Which is stupid that they added that last part. Why would you ever give your opponent 3 more cards to beat you with? Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, a slightly better Pot of Greed, which is a card that allows me to draw 2 new cards from my deck and place them into my hand, is one of the top 9 most powerful Magic cards? Yeah, Pot of Greed is banned too. Games play such an important role in childhood, and here's what they all teach us. In Magic, if you're really good at what you do, no one will invite you to their tournament. Monopoly, white-collar crime is okay. Battleship, just guess and check. Snakes and ladders, if you see a ladder, climb it immediately. And no one cares about Neopets. Now, if you excuse me, I have to show this prison guard my coupon I have that lets me get out of jail anytime I like.
Oh. Another Monopoly
And
reference.
when all is said and done, I thought to myself, what can I do to help strengthen this weekly tradition of family game night? So I decided to create my own game based off one of the most scarring events of my childhood. Many of you might recall the traumatic experience my sister and I had with Harry the Moth, and to help me cope, I decided to immortalize this memory by turning it into a card game. Introducing Can't Catch Harry. I let my Twitter followers decide on a name, and they went with this one, so good job, guys. Here's a sneak peek of some of the cards. I spent a lot of time working on this game, and I know you're gonna like it. We got a lot of recognizable characters like Mr. Poe, Mom, Satan, and Sandwich Artist. We're launching the game on Kickstarter today, so check out the link in the description to get yourself a copy. We have different reward tiers like holographic cards, golden figurines, and even a custom-made card if you're into that. The reward tiers are only going to be available for 30 days, and given my upload schedule, I don't know if I'll be able to tell you that again, so I'll post updates on my Twitter and Instagram. That's right, I got an Instagram. I'm trying to tell you that to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and that's how we're going to segue into the end card.
Also, should I mention the streamies? Should I say, hey man, I'm at the stream, or not at the stream. I got nominated for Streamy. They didn't ask, They didn't say, hey, do you want to have to go to this?
That is cool. So he got a
said,
card game coming out.
You. And I'm just like,
and he's nominated for streaming. So, that is cool. Congratulations, man.
That's a thing that happened. I'm probably going to get 0 videos out before then. Actually, I have to get a Halloween one out. So maybe I can get a Halloween video out before the streamies. We'll see. But, you know, I don't show my face that often. What am I doing? Have you ever played 52 card pick 'em up? Have you ever done that? Now, pick 'em up.
All right.
Thanks for watching the video.
Okay.
Wear a seatbelt, by the way.
Okay, that was my reaction to the TheOdd1sOut tabletop games. Yeah, so I never owned Pokemon cards and I never owned Yu-Gi-Oh cards, even though I wanted them so freaking bad. Because, you know, I was a huge Pokemon fan. I was a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. It was my shit and stuff. And I would always see them in the freaking service station. They're always in the service station or in the grocery store when they first came out. And a part of me was tempted to ask my mom, but I knew my mom was going to say no, so I never asked. And I feel like I should have took the plunge anyway. Because she didn't even know that I liked Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. She didn't really know. I mean, she could have just had a pretty good idea because I watched cartoons all the freaking time. And Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon were like one of my all-time favorites, you know? Among other ones, if we're talking Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network ones. From like the mid-90s to like now, because there's still some cartoons that I watch that are new today. So anyway, but my favorite card game that I actually played of all time is Uno, because it's like the simplest, but it can also break up relationships, which has never happened to me, you know, because we understood that it was just a game and not to take it too hard. And I did play Sorry, and I did play Checkers, but I never played Monopoly, but I've seen it being played. I've seen people play that. I've seen people play chess. I've seen people play Clue, Chutes and Ladders. What was another one? Life. There was another one. Mousetrap. Oh, I played Operation for a little bit, and I also played, oh, my mom's home. I also played, I just had it, Perfection. If you don't know what Perfection is, you were a little bit young. Perfection was a huge thing in the late 90s and early 2000s. But anyway, that was my reaction. I'm gonna go now. So, oh yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite tabletop game, or what's your favorite board game, card game, whatever. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to do good because it feels good and it's the right thing to do. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.